now. Let me know if you can hear me now. Technical difficulties. Let me know. I can hear you now. Okay, perfect. 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 Okay. So, welcome. I'll say that all over again. So, this is for my beautiful souls that are here to one, kind of understand how light language can help you grow, expand, evolve, and activate at a higher capacity. Hello, my love. And this is also for my beautiful souls that are like, you know what? I speak light language. I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous to show people what I do. This is for all of you because what a really big, powerful mission of mine is one to help people heal, evolve, grow, expand with light language as well as call for my beautiful souls that are here to become quantum healers and really let light language soar for you and take you to places that you didn't even know. And I say that so openly because light language expanded me so much. It expanded my business, it expanded my life, it expanded like all the things. And I want everyone to just feel this good, like this amazing energy that can flow through you. And even as I was like getting set up to yes, just hold on real quick, please. Beautiful, thank you. Even as I was getting set up with my beautiful divine beings of light that I co-create with, like it's just a really powerful experience. So I just wanted to share this with all my beautiful souls hanging out. So, the first thing that we're going to talk about is one, healing and what it means to heal, what it means to heal as a soul. Because you know what? Sometimes we get stuck in this human idea of just pushing everything under the rug. And when we push everything under the rug, we miss out on the higher quality of life. We miss out on getting to know ourselves. And we miss out on really just allowing ourselves the freedom to grow. And I'm going to say that again, we miss out on the beautiful space, the freedom to grow by looking at ourselves, by tuning into what's going on daily. Will there be a replay? I have to hop. Yes, I'm gonna save it on both YouTube and Instagram. So by really tuning into who you are and what you're going through, those are doorways and pathways to expand and grow and evolve. And when we come in with first and foremost the power and the desire to actually want to get to know who you are. Hello, my loves. What's up, my beautiful YouTube fam, my beautiful Instagram fam? I love you all. So once again, I invite you into this curiosity of who am I? Who am I to the core? Who am I beyond the limitations, the lack, the fear, the doubt, the scarcity, waking up in depression, going through anxiety, having panic attacks? Like who am I beyond that? What is this vessel? What can this vessel do beyond all of that? What can this vessel do beyond worrying? What can this vessel do beyond feeling like not beautiful? What can this vessel do beyond all of that, right? Because when we play so hard into the limitations of society and the limitations of our human identities can be limited at times. We know this because we feel undesirable, we feel unsuccessful, we feel unworthy, we feel undeserving. But lo and behold, this beautiful divine energy inside of us, known as our soul, is so infinite and so mighty and so connected to Source, so connected to God, universe of all there is. And once again, when we're sitting here, I pray I don't really claim a religious identity. I'm spiritual. I pray to the higher power. I pray to God because I believe in it, right? You can pray to whatever you feel. But when I'm sitting here praying to God or the universe, it's also know that I'm praying to instill the strength within me because the strength within me is here already. When I'm praying to God, I'm asking God to help me empower all the strength that is already within me. Help me to power the full knowing, the higher level identity that I already hold within me. There's nothing without us. There's nothing without. Everything's within us already. But When we come to healing, we come to releasing the layers that are really holding this layer of fog over the power that flows within us, right? Take a sip of water, my loves. So when we look at the gift of light language, and we look at the gift of light language as this beautiful tool to help us release the layer of density, the fog, the unworthiness, the undeserving. Light language is very quick. Boom, 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 boom. Like the transformations that I have in sessions are insane. The transformations that people make within just co creating with light language are massively insane because it's amounts of light. So we want to go back to saying, when you're sitting there and you're praying to God, God, what is God doing? All God is doing is infusing your body with more light so that you can remember, so that you can activate to a higher capacity. What is light language doing? Infusing your body with more light. Where does language come from? It comes from God's source universe of all there is. So me, I am a vessel of God, just as you are, universe, however you see the higher power. But me, I am on the earth. I am walking on the earth. I get it. I know how it is to be human. I know how it is to go through shit. I know how it is to get past shit. I know because I'm in the full ass spiritual human experience, right? So, light language is here for us to go through this full human spiritual experience, however you see it. If you see yourself as a human living a spiritual experience or a spiritual being living a human experience, whatever you want to see. But we want to say the higher level thought is I am a spiritual being living a human, living as a human. I am a spiritual being living as a human that has tremendous amounts of power and wisdom within me that I get to unlock in this lifetime, right? Hello, my loves. Feel free, y'all. As I'm speaking, I would love you guys just to drop in, like, drop into the tea. Like, how are you feeling? What's coming up for you? Like, how is this sitting with you? Like, what is your human experiencing right now, right? I want you to drop in, just like, let's have a conversation, my loves. Let's chat here. I like to chat with my people. So Phil, drop in what you're kind of shifting through right now as I'm speaking, as I'm activating you, as I'm expanding in this space. So dropping deeper into that wisdom right there, that's just pure wisdom, that's the pure knowing. So if you look at someone that's building a business, and most of the time when we build a business, we look so much outside of ourselves because our human is unfamiliar with it in this lifetime. But if most of you knew how many of you had businesses, very successful businesses in past lives, then you would actually start to look with inside of you as you're building your business. There's nothing wrong with having a mentor. Your girl loves mentors, but also a lot of times we can easily give our power away to what our mentors are saying, and that limits us. The beautiful thing of having a mentor is going to someone saying, "Hey, beautiful mentor, this is the first time in this lifetime that I'm building a business. Can you help me?" And your mentor is like, "Yes." And this is why I love working with intuitive mentors, especially intuitive mentors that give you space to grow as your own identity, right? Because if you're working with a mentor that's like, here's this cookie cutter plan, fit yourself into it, you're going to feel some type of rebellion. There's going to be even something that maybe you don't want to do it because it's going so against you. Hello, my loves, what's up? It's going so against you. So when you are sitting with a mentor, I invite you to, yes, receive the wisdom and ground into it, but also, how does this all sit with me? What is the wisdom from this session that I really need today? Okay, thank you. What can I intuitively do with this beautiful wisdom to grow and evolve? Okay, thank you, soul. Thank you. Thank you, higher self. Thank you. Like, it's really allowing yourself to create and understand that you are so freaking powerful. And the more that you step into your own identity, the more expansion you're going to have by people seeing you, and you're going to want to feel the joy of being seen in your uniqueness, not in the space of, oh my god, what is this coach posting, what is this person posting, what is this person doing. It's like, I don't give a fuck what people are doing. I know what I'm doing, because I'm leading from my soul. And yes, once again, I told you, y'all know my story. If you have been with me for a while, y'all know how I've had so many freaking mentors, right? And there are even some of my mentors that I literally had to unprogram myself, because I felt that when I took my mentors so seriously that I even started to mold myself into something that didn't feel good. And I was like, but this mentor said that I should do this, and this mentor said that I should do this. But in all reality, I was like, but that doesn't feel really good to me. That actually feels more limiting to me rather than expansive. So that's why I'm inviting you to really, whenever you're receiving any guidance, wisdom, whatever it is, even sitting here, I invite you to come in with your intuitive wisdom. I invite you to sit at the table knowing that you're powerful. When I look at these names in the chat, I don't go, oh my God, look at these people, they need help. No, I'm like, look at these fucking powerful souls that are coming to receive this beautiful guidance and wisdom today. Every single one of you are so freaking powerful. Every single one of you have so much wisdom inside of you. Every single one of you are healers and expanders. And every single one of you, I welcome you to the table. Every single one of you are rich and wealthy. Every single one of you are just so, once again, powerful. So I invite you to that table. I invite you to sit in that energy right now. I don't want you to ever come to a live or anything. If you're even co creating and working with me, I don't want you to put me on a fucking pedestal. I want you to see me as this beautiful divine being that loves growing, that loves expanding, and that loves helping her people do the same. You know, it's like the round table. That's what's coming. We're all sitting at the round table. We're all sitting at the round table. We all chose, there was one point where we were all hanging out in the quantum, like, all right, you know what, Earth, we got to go down there. We got to help out. We got to do the damn things, right? We were all sitting up there in the quantum, co creating, building contracts and saying we're going to meet up in this lifetime to do some crazy, amazing stuff, right? So, from that point of being up in the quantum, being up in the ethereal world, knowing just how powerful we are, and coming down into this human body, losing our identity of being a fractal of source, of God. God literally sent us down to this earth because Mother Earth called us. Mother Earth said, you have exactly what I need in this lifetime. Can you come to Earth? You know how many beautiful divine souls are like, I want to get on board. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Right? But right now, this is us. We're at the front of the line, y'all. And the more that we remember that we're at the front of the line and we're powerful and we're expansive, the more opportunities we are going to have to live the best life as we create and grow and evolve and expand. Right? You are so welcome. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Hello, my beautiful queen. Oh my God, I love all of you. I love seeing my new beautiful souls. I love seeing my old school souls. What the fuck is up, my loves? Right? So, let's talk about light language, because that was a whole ass intro, right? Let's talk about light language. So, the ability with light language is that for those souls that are feeling really stuck, those souls that are feeling unworthy and undeserving and just low key hopeful, but helpless at the same time, light language comes in, and it comes in as a force. It comes in as a force to be reckoned with. It comes in, and it comes in as literally what's coming through. It comes in as God source energy, waking you the fuck up to remember how freaking powerful you are. So when light language comes in, it's coming in, and it's coming into, I look at us as these beautiful computer systems. It's coming in, and it's looking at all these shitty downloads that were like, oh, I'm unworthy, I'm undeserving. Let's just put that in. Let's let that program just run out my whole system. And light language comes in, and it's like, we're going to take that out. Nope, we're not going to. Nope, we don't need that. No, we don't need that, honey. No, we're just going to clear this out. Let's just let's start fresh. Let's start new, right? Things have been so tough that I find myself being triggered by people I seek out for help. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's powerful. That's very powerful. And once again, we're just mirrors. So there's something inside of you. And I can tell you this, I can tell you it. I've had that experience before where you see people and they are thriving, and you're like, oh my God, you're my mentor, but you are triggering me. And it's just because it's calling us to see why. Why are we being triggered? And most of the time, it's because we're playing too fucking small and they're playing so fucking big, and that shit bothers the fuck of us out of us because we're like, why can't I play that big? Why can't I just get my shit together? What the is wrong with me, right? That's usually what it is. That's usually what it is. And I call myself forward if I'm ever feeling that way. It's like, okay, Melissa, I love you. We're going through something right now, but you see that beauty over there? That beautiful soul is choosing the higher lifetime. So we can't be mad at that, but we can celebrate that. And God is just showing us, the universe is just showing us that that is available to us. Hello from Croatia. What's up? I want to go to Croatia. That is on my list. Hello, my loves. So it is so profound. And this is why I always say if you see someone doing quote unquote a little bit better than you, or someone has a little bit more than you, celebrate them and celebrate them and literally say out loud, thank you for showing me what is available to me. Thank you for showing me what is available to me. I am so grateful that there are people that the universe is placing in front of me to show me that there is more available to me. Because right now, in this mode, I don't see it. I don't feel it. But now, when these people, I know the universe is distinctly putting these people in front of me to help me rise. That's all that it is. The universe isn't like, oh my God, let me put this in her face because, or his face, because it's like, oh, you're just having a horrible life. No, the universe is like, let me put this beautiful soul in front of you so that you can call yourself to action, so that you can grow, so that you can evolve, so that you can remember that I get to rise, right? I went to my jewelry making course and my teacher kept making comments implying I don't know what I'm doing and I'm not skilled. I felt it was jealousy if my biz. But oh yeah, and there's the people like that that want to fucking keep you small. There are the people like that that want to keep you small, and all you get to do in that space is like see them. See them. Oh, I see you. I see there's something inside of me that's really great, that's triggering the fuck out of you, and I don't got to deal with that. I just got to keep on going to my jewelry making class, doing my skills, all the things, right? There are people like that. And a lot of those people are choosing not to grow. A lot of those people are choosing to not allow themselves to expand and realize that there's no competition. If there was competition, I wouldn't have a light language academy. If there was competition, I wouldn't be telling people in my money programs to make money programs. There's no fucking competition. All there is beautiful souls on this earth that are here to help cultivate a higher level life, live an amazing life, right? And the more that we think that, the more that we acknowledge that, competition goes away. And the more, if you're getting into the space, especially in coaching, y'all, I've been in the coaching space since 2015. We still need coaches, okay? We still need your expertise. We still need you. We still need the healers. We still need the tarot readers and the beautiful people that are skilled in meditation and breath work and yoga. And we need our travelers. We need our vloggers. Like, how many vloggers are out there? Let's be real, right? But I still find new ones, and I'm like, oh my God, I love you. Thank you for doing your thing, right? I found this new vlogger yesterday that is like lives in van life, and I'm like, thank you. Like, I'm very interested in van life. So I was like, this is amazing, right? But it's like, once again, it comes back to gratitude because everyone that is stepping up into the higher version of them is only showing you that you can do it too. And the thing is, if you sit high level people in the room, if you sit Oprah in the room, you sit Barack Obama in the room, you sit I don't they're all African American, y'all. I'm they're just coming up like literally because it's like you sit people in the room that come from a background that is like low-key not privileged, and they're like doing all the damn things, and it's like, but you came from a background where you weren't privileged. How'd you do that? Right? It's like, because I chose it. I chose to know that I am worthy and deserving of so much more, and I'm not going to give up on myself, and I'm not going to give up because the way that I look, or I'm not going to give up because it says that I'm a woman and I can't be successful in this industry, or it's easier for a man to be successful in this industry, or it's easier for a man to make money. Like, let's call bullshit on all that, right? Thank you. I feel a lot of icky energy come at me in the industry since I start doing well, learning not to care. Yes! And you know what? If icky energy is coming to you, just say, damn, I have made it, right? Because when you were growing up and you doing the damn thing, people always have shit to say. And the people that have shit to say is because they have too much time in their hands where they can be healing, growing, evolving, expanding, building their dreams. But no, they rather sit there and tear you to pieces. We don't have time for that. Or we tear ourselves to pieces and we don't have time for that as well, right? So, getting back to light language. We are going to do a nice little healing today. And as you saw, this is there's going to be a 7-day extravaganza expansion. So every day I'm going to pick a different topic around light language to kind of help you go grow and evolve through. So when I tune in today, and we have a little bit more to say just before we do this divine activation. What is light language? What is light language? Does anyone any do I are there any light language queens or kings in here? Are there any light language? Is there anyone that speaks light language in here? Let me put that out there. If you are, just put a yes in the chat. So light language is very similar to Reiki. Light language, depending on how it's used, can be even more powerful than what Reiki offers to the world. And you think about it, there's so many beautiful souls that do Reiki, and a lot of souls that are doing Reiki are being called to light language to take their channeling and their elevation to even a higher level. Because as a light language facilitator, and I mash up light language and quantum healing. So I should be saying, as a quantum healer and light language facilitator, we have the ability to really see the deepest wounds in someone, the deepest wounds in someone, because the deepest wounds are what you are creating your whole ass life from. And I say, okay, yes, I love it. Tell the haters to move on. Exactly. And I love it. Hello, my beautiful light language souls. So it's like when we look at the expansion of doing the deep internal work, that is where everything shifts. That is where everything shifts. So I want to take a second to get quiet with yourself. I want to take a second to get quiet with yourself, and I want you to close your eyes and I want you to tune in. And I want you to ask yourself, is there some deep internal work that is halting my expansion right now? Is there some deep internal work that is halting my expansion right now that I get to do? And I want you to tune into it and I want you to just drop in the chat a yes or no. Is there some deep internal work, or you can phrase it, is there some deep internal healing that I get to do right now? And let's see what comes through. My previous yes was a response, not a declaration. Oh, okay, perfect. Totally fine. Love it. She said yes. Okay, perfect. Powerful. So, what I want to say here is yes. Yes. What I want to say here is I want you to see those yeses and I want you to take them and I want you to run with them. And I want you to get so freaking excited about cultivating this new purified vessel that is so supportive of your dreams, that can help you do whatever the fuck you want in this lifetime, crazy eyes as well. Get excited about that. Like, what do you get excited about right now? I'm gonna tell you some things that I get excited about. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, your girl got excited about going to the store and getting a chocolate bar. Okay. I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna get my chocolate bar, right? I went to the movies yesterday. I took myself on a movie date. I was excited to see the movies. What else do I get excited about? I get excited when I get my butt in the gym. I get excited about that. I get excited about going on a walk. I get excited about new clients coming in, money coming in. I get excited about when my mom has new treatment that comes through. I get what else do I get? I get excited about talking to my sister in Japan. I get excited about dreaming of going back to Japan to hang out with my sister and eat all the juicy, delicious food again. Right? Like I would love you to drop something in the chat that you get excited about. Fuck yes, I see myself sprint. Yes. Drop something ice cream and dancing. Okay, you get excited about ice cream and dancing. Like drop something in the chat that you get excited about doing, right? So like my girl, my queen or king over here, banana, tell me your real name. When you know that you want ice cream, there ain't nothing that gets in your way. I bet there is nothing that gets in your way. Or if you're like, I want to dance, you're like, let me put some music on, I'm a dance. I don't care if it's 2 minutes, I'm a dance because I feel like this feels good to me, right? I want you to start looking at the stuff that gets you so excited and you don't procrastinate, right? You just get up and you do it and you love on it. Or maybe it's like you're going on a vacation, you're about to get on the airplane, you're so excited to go travel. Like you don't a 4 a.m. flight, you don't care. You're gonna get up. You're gonna get up and you're gonna do it, right? Because it excites you. Because it excites you. It's Anna. Okay. Thank you, Anna. What's up? Because it excites you. So what if I get excited about new therapy clients that share about being spiritual and we click yes. Sitting in the sun in the morning to start my day. Oh my God, that is like everything. I'm like a cat. Yes. I get excited about doing markets, market sales, eating delicious and nutritious food, dancing, fashion, yoga. Exactly, right? Music, dancing, planting seeds, all of kind. Waterfall. Oh, waterfalls excite me too. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Oh my God, where is the best waterfall that I've seen? I don't know. I need to do some more traveling to see some more waterfalls. I went to when I was in Korea, we went on this hike and it was like a 7 hike waterfall, but there were like trickles. And I was like, okay, these are not waterfalls. Coffee and friends. I get so excited about going to the coffee shops, working with my cards or getting new cards for my collection, reading a good book. Yes. And like y'all, think of this. What if, let's see, allotment with my nan, so precious, I'm so grateful. There are a bunch of places in Pennsylvania with waterfalls. Oh, I love it. I love it. I want to travel more. I get to travel more. I traveled so much outside of the US. Um, like my first plane ever in this lifetime was going to London. Like that was the first plane I ever got on at like 25 years old. So I've traveled more outside of the US than in the US, but I know the US has so much magic. Went into channel today to align with that. Oh, I love that. So powerful. Okay. So let's talk about excitement. What about if you started to fill having the best life ever with excitement every day? Like, what if you got so excited about having the best life ever and it was like getting coffee, or it was like dancing, or it was like seeing waterfalls? Like, what if you allowed that to be your new essence? Like, oh my God, I'm so excited about living the best life ever. Like, even feel that. Say that out loud. Oh my God, I'm so excited about living the best life ever. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited about living the best life ever. What if you let that be so ingrained in you that every single limitation in your field, you decided that you were going to let it go? It feels magical, right? It feels magical. And this is the thing, is because we don't let building a powerful life, building a dynamic, expansive business, having all the money that we need in the world excite us like other things. And this should be the most this that should be the number one. I'm excited about living the best life ever on earth while I'm on earth, right? Like, isn't that crazy that we're not even excited about that? Like, I'm excited about it, but there's still a lot of limitations that come into the field that take us out of actually believing that we can have it. But if we starting the day off with, oh my God, I'm so excited to live the best life ever, then we're going to start showing up in different ways. When we're over here procrastinating and complaining about, oh my God, I don't have this or this or this and this and this, that is not even going to be a thought anymore because we're so excited to live our best life that if we're living our best life, we have everything that we need and more, right? So, who wants to live your best life? Who wants to live your best life with me? Put a yes in the chat. Put an 888 in the chat if you are like, you know what, Melissa, I want to live my best life. What have I been waiting for? And then I also want to ask you a question. How many of you have attempted to live your best life and you feel like you got pushed down the motherfucking stairs? Excuse my language. If you feel like that, drop a 555 in the chat. If you feel like every time you try to live your best life, something kicks you backward, you fall down the stairs, you fall into the ocean, some shit goes wrong, right? Drop a 555 in the chat if that feels like it's something very similar to you, right? And let's be real. Y'all know I don't like to sugarcoat anything because if I came on here and sugarcoated everything, my community wouldn't be moving forward. And I'm not about that life. I'm about the moving forward. Okay, so we got some 888s, we got some 555s, we got some 555s. So this is the thing for my 888 people, rock it, do the damn thing. For my 555 people, there is something inside of you that doesn't feel worthy of living the best fucking life ever. So, what do? You start to heal. You start to grow. You start to create a new identity. You start to gather up all the tools that are going to help you every single day. So, on my tool board, your girl has breath work. I have meditation. I have mentorship. I have self guided programs. I have my chakra playlist. I have walking outside. I have going to the gym. Like, the more that I have EFT tapping, I have light language and quantum healing. I have my quantum healers. Like the more that you increase your toolkit to support you, the easier life gets to get. This is what happened to me. I started increasing my toolkit for when life got lifey, right? So, life right now is real lifey for me. For some of you that know my story, with my beautiful mom, there has been a lot of things going on which have just escalated like wildfire. So life is very lifey right now. But your girl woke up this morning and I did 50 minutes of breath work. I sat on my bed, sat with my angels, sat with my higher self, because these tools help us go through life, right? And this is the thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, Melissa, how do you still do all this with that's going on in your life? And one, because I have my tools. Two, because I absolutely fucking adore what I do every single day. And three, it brings me happiness. It brings me very much happiness. It brings me so much happiness to help other people because I get it. I have lived a very lifey life. So it's like I know the other side of actually being in a space where it's peaceful, it's calm, you're growing, you feel confident and you feel worthy and deserving, and you're just letting life bless you every single day. Like I get both sides of it. And for me, knowing that there's people out there that are not choosing to live a higher level life, one, it baffles me, but I get it because a lot of times people get so stuck in their norms, so stuck in their comfort zones, and it starts to look like, well, this life is just going to be the rest of the life, you know? Until you get so inspired, until there's fire that literally comes up your behind and you're like, no, there's so much more. So today with our light language activation, we want to light that fire. No matter what, if you're like, I am thriving in life, or you're like, you know what, Melissa, light the fire, girl, light it up. We're gonna light the fire today. And the way that we're gonna light the fire is one, we're gonna align your chakras. Because most of the time when you are um like sludging through life, it's because your chakras are out of alignment. So that's where you want to start. You want to make sure that your energetic field is in beautiful alignment and in peace because your energy flows at a higher capacity. Your energy is connected to your vibration. Your vibration is your magnet in this lifetime. So if your energy is all like blah, and you're like trying to manifest things and your vibration is like blah, then life is going to be a little more lifey than when you're actually your energetic like facility is more stable. That's why doing breath work is so insanely powerful. It's so insanely powerful. And in the majority of my programs, I have some type of breath work for people to do to really ground into their bodies. EFT tapping is powerful. I have that in my programs. Obviously, light language and quantum healing just balances everything and illuminates you internally, externally. All right. Let's drop a 333 if you are ready for this lighting the fire of your being. Yes, let's drop it in there. And also take a sip of water. Take a beautiful sip of water. We gonna get powerful. 333, 333. Rubbing those hands together. Yes, this is what I get to do for work, y'all. It's amazing. Also, if for any of you that want to become quantum healers or light language facilitators, I do have a powerful light language academy that walks you through becoming a quantum healer, light language facilitator, helps you build your business as well as helps you expand your money. So that is there. It's all self-guided, so you can do it on your own time, own pace, all the things. Take a deep breath in. What does rubbing your hands do? This just feels for me, I'm just getting ready to bring in all the energy. So this is what I like to do. Sometimes it depends on what activation I'm doing. So if I am literally calling in energy into my hands to project to you, which I am doing with this, that's what's coming through. So literally calling in energy, and it's bringing literally like my hands are so warm, they're like fiery, and it's projecting energy and light to you. Sometimes I just warm up my hands to get ready, but this one is more of like I was called to do that. So what I would love you to do is I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, get comfortable, and receive. You're welcome. Helicopter flying over. Okay, take a deep breath in. Let it go. Loving all these three things, my people. Take another deep breath in. Let it go. And I would love you to just drop into, where did I lose my fire? Maybe there was an event in your life where your fire just really, turned off. I can definitely, there might even be a couple times where your fire turned off and you turned it back on. So I invite you now to say, I now fully turn my fire and or light. I now fully turn my light and fire back on in my mind, body, and soul. I now fully turn my light and fire back on a mind, body, and soul after the breakup. Shaking my yeah, same over here. When I broke up too, my fire went "Meow," and I was like, oh, okay, I see you. But it's okay. It's okay because you we get to find the new fire. You find the new fire, you elevate the new fire, and the fire is really magical. For me, that lighting that fire brought me back to my truth and who I was and those pieces that I lost of myself in the relationship. So, lighting your fire is pretty magical. Take another deep breath in. Starting at your solar plex, And some of you might feel some chills or some tingles, just depending on how sensitive to energy you are. Oops, excuse me. The beauty of being a quantum healer and light language facilitator. Beautiful. Just turning up that solar plex light, starting there. Because a lot of people in this world, this society, your solar plexus are so dim, and that right there is your power center. And when you're out of your power, you feel like, you feel like, oh, I'm unworthy, I'm undeserving, I'm a little lame. Like, you feel all these things that are just beyond crazy because it's not your infinite truth. So turning up that beautiful solar plex, and we're only turning it up to what you allow. So if you have a lot of healing, your solar plex light is not going to go up that much. Beautiful. Some of you, it went up really beautifully. It doesn't feel like anyone really rejected it. Now we're going to go to your heart chakra and we're just going to open it up. If you have any pain in your heart, it's just because there's unhealed experiences that are in there. And a lot of times when we have a lot of pain in our life, we naturally shut down our heart because we don't want to feel it. Hello, love. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, reflecting that beautiful light, bringing some light language from Sophia Christ consciousness and beautiful angels, as well as the beautiful divine blue avians. Yorokatana shikimuturu katara shimigatara kaya nana shikia nana kaya kituta shikona kaya kia. Shui, 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 dinyatata shikimiatara kai chu. Eriamatutu shikimia, eriamatutu, eriamatutu, eriamatutu shikimiatara kai chu. Take a deep breath in. And I want you to say out loud, I allow my light to rise into my infinite truth. I allow my light to rise into my infinite truth. I allow my light to rise into my infinite truth. I allow my life to rise into my infinite truth. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Take another deep breath in and let it go. One more deep breath in and let it go. Beautiful, powerful. So I invite you to open your eyes and I invite you to tell me, what shift are you feeling right now? What, and that was literally like 5 minutes of light language. What are you feeling right now? Let me know. Drinking all the water, and make sure you drink some water. It's so important. I literally have all the water right here. How are you feeling? Third eye tingling and opening. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. We got some third eye tingles. What else? What else are you feeling? And if some of you are feeling like um lower vibrational, it's because there's density starting to release. So lighter and at peace. Beautiful. I love it. Calm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Buzzing. Powerful. I'm feeling so much more tranquil. Beautiful. So let's just do a kind of infinite being check. Like, do you feel more expanded? Do you feel like, oh my God, life can get good? Do you feel like, why am I getting in my way? Like, what's coming up for you? Fell asleep, and that's okay too. Chest is wide open and warm, beautiful. I saw the fire in my solar plex turn up like a furnace. I heard it cut on. Yes, feeling hella calm, pressure in both ears. I do not want to fall asleep, but always do. And sometimes it's just because when you're receiving this amount of light, your soul is like, no, you're going to receive it at a higher capacity if you fall asleep. So that just means that you receive easier when you sleep because there's a lot of resistance in your field. That's a really big thing, is like when you fall asleep, usually it's because there's a lot of resistance in your field. So your soul is like, "Nope." Your team's like, "Nope, let's just knock out so you can receive the real blessing of it. My heart is feeling a little restricted, which I didn't feel previously, and I'm thinking it's releasing some. Yes, exactly. So that's what I said. If you're feeling anything type of a little bit deeper, a little bit like lower vibrational, it's just because you're releasing, and just let it go, set it free. And you can just say, I set this restricted energy free, I release it, whatever comes to you, you can just say it in that space. Hello, my loves. So also, maybe some throat chakra clearing going on. Beautiful. Yes. So today we just did a little trinkle of all the things, just so that you can feeling the energy come out in the form of laughter. Beautiful. That's powerful. That's very, very powerful. Yay, I caught you live. Hello, I love. So what I wanted to say is, over the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna have 7 days of powerful divine light language expansions. And as we go deeper into the days, they're going to get more how can I say, less explaining, more interactive with quantum healing in that space, so that you can feel it and elevate and grow and evolve. So I'm going to be doing it, probably I'll try to simultaneously go live on Instagram and on YouTube. um what else do I want to say? If you are feeling, once again, if you're feeling more any density, just let yourself drink a lot of water, go outside, just get some fresh air, and it's going to pass. After the light language, feel tired. Yes, sometimes after the light language, your body's going into just recoding. Especially if you're holding a lot more density, you're going through more of a purge, so you can feel more tired in that space. But please know, it is working some magic. It's working the magic. What I want to say with this right now is, also, if you absolutely love just coming in here and receiving light language, I have beautiful tip jars. I have a tip jar on my Instagram. I will put the tip jar on my YouTube. So if you ever feel called to send some donations to your girl, feel free to do it. I receive all the blessings. And this is something, when you do the money work, like you have no shame about calling in blessings. And that's the beautiful thing. It's like, I call in blessings. I call in blessings all day long. Blessings are here for us. So I do have my lovely tip jar that I'm going to be having throughout all of these sessions, and I will pop it on my YouTube as well. Another thing that I want to say, once again, for my quantum healers and light language facilitators out there, I'm calling you forward. And if you are not in full expression, I invite you into my Light Language Academy. It is all self-guided, and you can go through the process at your own, on your own pace, on your own terms. And we need more of you out here. We need more of you awake and shining and letting people see you. So if you've been called to that, definitely check out my Lit Language Academy. And then if you are in the process of elevating your money and truly understanding that part of you, that part of your journey, I do have this beautiful 30-day money expansion that I'm doing, and we start June 1st. So I'm going to be leaving all the links either in my bio on Instagram or in YouTube. So let's see. Your smile and your energy are simply invigorating. I receive that. And I receive it because every time I get that comment, it's so good. It never gets old. Like I always say, and you've probably heard it before, I am so blessed to have this energy. It makes me happy. God gifted to me. God gifted it to me for a reason, to help beautiful souls just wake up and expand and feel invigorated and sunshine inside of them. I literally call myself sunshine on earth, so that I can beam on you, so that you can feel this new warmth inside of you and live your best life, because that's what we get to do. So, will you be coming on live around this time? If you do not follow me on YouTube, that is where I'm literally gonna create schedules on YouTube. So you'll see all the lives. I'll pop them on my Instagram stories as well. So then you can kind of just turn the notifications on, and it'll probably be around like 12-ish, 11-ish my time, but I'm going to put the whole schedule on so that you can see it, so that you can um, work your schedule around it. No, I was kidding. But yes, and either or, the replays will still be there so you can access as well. So with that said, everyone take one more deep breath in, and just a little angelic blessing running to you too. Yes, a beautiful little Angelic blessing for you. Shui na na nya katamare o anae. Shui anae kana na ero ayae. And once again, for those of you that do light language and want to experience this more, you're going to hear me speak all different types of light language. So I'm also really doing it because I want the beautiful souls that speak light language to get more comfortable with seeing it and experiencing it and just feeling that fire light within you to just go in. So that is what I will say. I love every single one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna put up that schedule ASAP so that we can hang out together. What I would love to do too is if there's something, so I'm going to be doing like inner child healing, we're going to do some higher self work, but if there's something that you're called to be worked on, drop it in the comments in Instagram after I put it on the post, and drop it in YouTube after I end the stream as well. When I was a little girl, I spoke this language during playtime, and I believe it was a form of. Oh, I love that. There's so many people that are remembering like from their childhood, and I think it's so cool. For me, I doodled all the time in math, literally in math class. I was doodling, and like now when I look at the way that write light language, I was like, "Your girl, it was like the memory of it coming through, but it was so like light language based. Like I know it was just that something inside of me. But anyways, I'm going to let every single one of you go. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drink a lot of water. Take beautiful care of your body. I cannot wait to see you on our next day. Have a beautiful day. I love you. I love you. I love you. And that is it. Okay. Mwah! I love you. Bye, my loves.